Doug, what have you seen out of Lavoie? Obviously, he knows his role is going to be.
Yeah, he's had 2 really good practices. Today got about every rebound. You can see he's starting to get his legs, getting in shape. The thing I like about it is when that ball is moving offensively, he's catching it, no hesitation, looking to shoot the ball. I love that aspect of it. But Lavoie's starting to get to where we need him to be. And so that's been a huge jump for us. We with our injuries, we need him. Kwame was back today and did quite a bit of our stuff, which was good. So we had another big body. So, but Lavoie is, I've been very pleased with him.
Do you have a number of minutes you'd like from to see?
You know what? A lot of that is going to be based upon, as I said before, sometimes when guys get tired, they'll make some bad fouls. And we can't have Lavoie doing that. So, I mean, if Lavoie could give us 30 minutes a night, that'd be great. I mean, that would be terrific. So, but again, I don't know. I don't like to say 30, 36, 24, because then all of a sudden it's, well, Coach, you said this, or, so, I mean, I like to leave things open-ended. If a guy's playing well, one night he might play 37. If somebody behind him is playing great, the next night he might play 24. And I think that's the beauty of our team.
Doug, everyone was talking about how he feels like he can step into some of the dirty work that Andre used to do here. Have you seen progress in him in terms of that, in terms of the scrapping that maybe people don't see?
I think Evans had his 2 best practices the last 2 days. And I think maybe sitting out a day and then going through that sprained ankle and maybe being off a little bit and resting a little bit, I see an energy and a bounce. He shot the ball well. In the mid-range game, he's ball handled well, but his stuff is going to be rebounding, defending, getting that ball in the open court, and Dre did all that stuff for us. And so I'm not going to say that Evan is going to do that. He's going to have to be a part of a committee of guys that do that. Andre Iguodala is a special player. For a guy that can defend his position and do things he can do, not a lot of guys can do that. And so we're going to have a few guys chip in and do that. But Evan's got to be one of those guys, and he's got to be one of the primary guys to do that. I think if people watched our practices, as you guys have, you realize how everybody has their hand in what we're doing, how I give a tremendous responsibility to the men who are with me. It saves me. It keeps me fresh. It helps them grow as coaches. Like to me, the greatest compliment that will be given to me is that one of these days when I'm done, if my guys are head coaches somewhere, then I feel like I've done a pretty good job of helping them grow and give them that chance to grow and their voices be heard. A lot of guys who've come in from different organizations, I think, are a little shocked maybe about, there's a lot of guys who have played for coaches who that's the only voice they ever hear. But for me, I was taught as a young coach by Johnny Bach to stay one day ahead. If you're even, you're behind. And so when I leave here today, it's for instance, we ran a play at the end of this scrimmage, and Nick Young hit a 3, and I stopped practice. And the reason I stopped it is because you end on a good note. We got a day off tomorrow. Only thing that happened in the last 12 seconds would be bad. So end it on a good note. Little things you learn about yourself. So these guys can leave. I said, we've just had 2 great days of practice. Let's be ready to go on Sunday. And it's, I remember I read an article on a golfer. I forget who it was, and I made this golf reference the other day. He said, but you have to have the discipline when you're on the range, if you're hitting the ball well, to walk away.
Yeah.
Because the longer you stay there, eventually you're going to start hitting them poorly.
Yes.
And then you're going to leave pissed off. So why not have the confidence to say, I'm hitting the ball good, I'm going to leave. And it ain't going to get any better than what it is right now. And that's, I think you learn, the longer you stay out there, it's going to end maybe in a way you don't want it to end.
Right.